function of citation is to distinguish clearly between your own work and that of others. If you do not distinguish clearly, your supervisor or examiner may know that you have incorrectly claimed as your own work. So you can keep in mind the following rules. Everything in your report that does not come with the citation will be assumed to be your own work. About the placement of citation, according to Chicago Manual of Style and Author, citation can be placed in the following 5 ways. Before a punctuation mark, logical place in a sentence, grammatically correct place, before a list of items, and the following quotations. Firstly, before a punctuation mark, such as this example, we should put the citation before the comma or period. Next, logical place in a sentence. From this example, the sentence mentioned according to some researchers, and the researcher is Smith. So we can put the citation after the words researchers. Next, grammatically correct place. From this example, the author writes the researcher's name in the sentence, then cites the published year. Next is before a list of items. From this example, we can clearly know the list is taken from Anderson. Finally, follow in the quotations. We can use a quotation from someone's statement and use the double quotation mark. Then cite, and the citation can be placed at the end of quotation mark. There are some examples can help us more realize how to use the citation, such as 2 citations in a sentence, and use material from World Wide Web, and a common mistake. I will describe this point in more detail. In this sentence mentions 2 topics from different researchers. If we put it together, the reader may be confused, so the better way would be like this. And we recommend URL can be placed in a footnote and a list of URL. Avoid putting the URL in the text. From this example, if we want to cite a URL about the database, we can put it in the footnote. It is a common mistake. From this example, if we put a citation after the sentence of paragraph, we can show whether the citation is associated with whole section or a certain sentence. So we have to carefully choose the placement of citation that the reader can make a correct assumptions. And in this part, I will share with you how to improve your learning by information seeking. There are 2 reasons for information seeking. One is find facts, and the other one is evaluate and analyze previous work. If we use the evaluate and analyze approach instead of fact-finding, you can get a better grade for your thesis. About evaluate and analyze approach, there are 2 ways. Firstly, find information from a variety of sources, which provides you with different perspectives on the topic. Secondly, scrutinize information, which you can reveal and structure underlying value and motives in information sources. We are usually use search engine to find some information. About the search engine, It is a smart tool for finding computer science related information. But sometimes we can find some link of document, but we can download it or we can't use it. So we need to use bibliographical database to find those documents. And each database contains a lot of articles which are published in different journals or conferences. When we want to find some document from database, we can't only focus on the sources or authors of the article. There are some questions can help us. We also need to know how to evaluate the value of an article. And there are some questions can help us. Firstly, is the text logically coherent? Secondly, are the arguments well-grounded? Thirdly, is the text methodologically sound? Fourthly, are data analyzed in a relevant and correct way? Finally, is there a reasonable correlation between results and conclusions? And those questions can help us to evaluate our thesis. Thank you for your kind listening. And do you have any questions?
And if you don't have any question, I have question for you. So, question number 1. There are some sources can help us as references. Expect the scientific research journal, conference, and workshop. Can you list the others? And anyone want to answer? Okay.
Thesis, textbook, magazine, and webpage, finally newspapers, and some others like documents, communicated information.
Okay, right. And question number 2, about the conference and workshop. How to judge that will have good papers?
Acceptance ratio.
Okay. Right.
No, I don't. Thank you anyway.
You don't want? Okay.
Question 3. There are 2 reasons for information seeking. Which approach is better than the other? Which one is better? Yes. And question 4. About the placement of citation, URL can be placed in
Footnote.
yes.